dispensed carelessly. It is crucial to know what can help and what can kill. Each chapter provides a brief description of every substance used in pharmacy. Remember, be precise, be patient, learn from the mistakes of others.
Pokeweed berries, though they appear harmless, the whole plant is lethal. Odorless, watery, and hard to identify.
I don't think we should use that then, shall we? Mushrooms.
Some kind of amanita mushroom. Extremely poisonous.
Okay, I'm not sure we have everything here, but let's see. Transparent liquid. Unknown detection. Type. I don't know. Smell of herbs. Consistency. Solid. Liquid. Jelly. It is described as gluey. I would say that would be more like jelly. The smell. Strong. Well, sharp, so it could be pungent. It's odorous. And it is brown. So I would say it's dark. Ayahuasca or something like that. It's a brown colored paste used in rituals across the Amazon basin. It causes visual and auditory hallucinations created in South America. The decoction's main ingredient is a local plant known as yag. This is transparent. Transparent. It's odorless. Watery. Snake venom typically looks like yellow water. It has no impurities or foam. A few drops of snake venom diluted or mixed with other substances can be used as a muscle relaxant. 1 drop per 80 pounds should be enough. Okay. Well, we have something then. Okay. Let's see if we can get this sorted out. Here. Okay. So, snake venom would be relaxation. And was it this one? To induce sleep. So it will make him relaxed and sleeping. Okay. Do I need to talk to him?
The book. That place. I got lost.
Scrub that one.
This should help soothe Arneson.
I need some fresh air.
Yes, please go. I'll be right behind you with Arneson. Perhaps you can prepare the boat.
Do you really want me to go alone? I think it's a bad thing that we get separated all the time. I don't think we should do that. But okay. Oh.
Free me festering soul and let me feel. Free me festering soul and let me feel.
No.
Eyes without purpose and now see the truth. Tear me mind from me flesh, score me festering soul. Phantoms of nothing, we are born to die. Filth in the eyes of our eldritch lord.
Free my festering soul and let me feel.
Oh, please, I wish to return. Free me.
Oh shit, well, no, this is bad.
Free me and rejoice.
Eyes without purpose, I now see the truth. Tear my mind from my flesh.
Holmes, are you all right? Here, let me help.
I'm fine.
Holmes? Sherlock! What the hell were you doing? He almost killed you.
I don't... You're right. Let's go, Watson.
Oh, should we not treat his wounds on his hands, perhaps? With his fingers?
Bon Dieu! Still among the living.
We are, though not for lack of trying by the sheriff.
Well, he'd been telling people you died in the swamp despite his trying to save you. Crooked man. Through and through. Wait, is that Mr. Arneson?
Yes, but he's not well. You know Lucy?
Belle from the Nymph? That I do.
Please bring her here. Mr. Arneson needs to see a familiar face if he's to have any chance of surviving.
Power of the heart. I get you. Wait here.
Errol? Oh, Errol!
Reckon we should give him space. Farewells are painful.
No, tell me that's not true.
Watson?
Mr. Arneson has endured a lot. Lost 4 fingers, a lot of blood, and some of his sanity. But with rest and tender care, he ought to survive those injuries, both physical and mental.
Thank you, Johnny. I'll take care of him. Thank you for bringing him home to me. We'll be all right.
Are you quite certain? Do you have the space? The resources?
I will stay with him at the mansion. It is not a burden to take care of your love.
His property is in quite a state. It may not be the best place for recuperation.
Hush now. Champagne will see it sorted.
Then it's settled. Hear that, Errol? Us living under one roof. Careful what you wish for. Oh, and champagne? I'm about sick of watching that sheriff run riot through New Orleans. We ought to talk.
Funny. I was just thinking that grub did nothing to save your man. Together, I reckon you, me, and Arrow have the sway to make some changes around here.
I like the sound of that.
Holmes, our boat.
Oh, we must make haste. Farewell all. Take care.
Are we back in London? Barnes Bookshop. Yeah, we are.
Who's there?
Mycroft.
Let it be known that I'm handy with this revolver.
Nonsense, Dr. Watson. As I understand it, when faced with the imperative to defend oneself, one's comrades, and one's nation, you fled. Aren't you going to introduce us, Sherlock?
Watson, meet my brother Mycroft, the Queen's best boy. This is a grim augury indeed, for wherever Mycroft travels, tedium surely follows.
In contrast, of course, to Sherlock, a man whose obsessive pursuit of the trivial tears through the most carefully laid plans like a hurricane. Do you have any idea what you have disrupted?
Your ego is inflated as much as your waistband. What word comes to mind?
You work for the government?
International trade is a delicate beast. Your antics and Edelweiss have jeopardized one of the Crown's richest relationships.
Oh dear. As rich as all the butter you've been slathering on your bread?
We need your help.
What?
There is evil afoot. Strangeness and savagery like I have never seen. Something otherworldly festering in the dark beyond our reach. We have seen things that defy explanation. Mystic forces, magic. You must help us.
It's true.
The British government does not invest its resources in the insane or intoxicated. Pull yourself together.
I know men like you. Men like you grease palms, whisper in ears, start wars, and you send men like me to die in them. You and the rest of your corpulent cronies.
Ha! Corpulent! That was it.
Interesting, Sherlock. But as you again drift away from sanity, you find yourself another John.
All right, so the choice is made.
I beg your pardon?
There is only us. We cannot run from this problem. I shall take the book and Davy's cryptic message to Barnes. See what he makes of it.
Well, we cannot see him even. We could do with some rest.
As you were, Watson. Do what you must. Family, Watson. I let go of the best part in Cordona. Now I am left with the worst in Mycroft.
Well, it is raining, so.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the Strand for all the details. Cool. Thank you, sir. Get the Strand. Get the true facts.
Let's see. He was over here somewhere. Road closed. Wait, what? Road closed. Isn't that the way we need to go? That's typical.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the Strand for all the details.
What about this way? Well, we can only go that way, but Barnes bookstore.
It has been a while, Barnes.
Dr. Watson. Indeed it has, and good to see you as always. How can I help?
Someone is full of pep.
Oh, yes. Mr. Holmes, he was quite the inspiration. Last time you were in town, he offered me some stirring advice, which I have since acted upon.
Holmes is nothing if not provocative.
Indeed, the thorny truth is often hard to hear, but it did the job. And now my heart is full.
I'm glad to hear it.
Much obliged, Doctor.
Stevenson's Guiding Light. Can you translate this book?
Last time we met, you mentioned your knack for translating occult texts. I was wondering if you could help me with this book.
Certainly, Goodness. Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
That's a long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, What a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Just the pages bearing that symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean or time. Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
If you can have it done at your earliest convenience, that would be lovely. Barnes, does Stevenson's guiding light mean anything to you?
Well, my mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit.
The labours of his sires. I wonder what they do.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged.
Right, thank you. Shelves to the right. I'm guessing around here. This home gathers facts, stories, and gossip about the members and successes of the great British families. It is somewhat chauvinistic account of Britain's finest. Right, thank you. Crypted message. Scotland, perhaps? Period. But it should be now, right? Title. I'm not sure. Voyages. But try voyages or exploration. That was wrong. Titles. Not sure they had any. Where ships fall. Hold on. Maritime. Okay, so it briefly meant the Stevensons, famed for their lighthouses across all of Scotland. Funnily enough, the first Stevensons in the lineage shared the same given name as the latest, the author Robin Louis Stevenson. Ever since the Bell Rock Lighthouse erection in 1810, Stevensons have left their mark around Scotland via civil engineering feats in the maritime industry. Whether the lighthouses were built by Robert Stevenson or his sons Alan, David, and Thomas, sailors roaming Scotland's coastline have the dynasty to thank for guiding them to prosperity and safety. Gathering at Stevenson's. The message mentions a place where the cult plans to gather, a lighthouse built by the Stevensons west of Lochaber, Scotland. What's the cult leader? Well, we only have 3. And none of them were right. Huh.
Say, do you possess coastal maps of Scotland?
Indeed. Have you figured out what the Stevensons are known for?
Feats of lighthouse engineering. You have my thanks for the book.
My pleasure, Doctor. Do you need any particular part of the coast?
Loch Harbour, west coast.
Right then, I'll unroll it on the desk. All yours. In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Well, you do that.
Appreciated.
Located on the outer Hebrides island of Barrow Head, a lighthouse illuminates the southern entrance to the Minch. The tower, designed by Robert Stevenson and built by James Smith in Inverness in 1833, is made of stone. It is deemed the United Kingdom's highest lighthouse, standing at 682 feet above sea level. Located on the remote island of the same name, Skerryvore Lighthouse lies southwest of the inhabited island of Tiree. Designed and built in 1844 by Alan Stevenson, the tower is a testament to the determination of the Empire's workers and engineers to make a life safer for seamen. The lighthouse has been seen 6 years of construction with numerous men risking their lives to build this granite beacon of safety atop dangerous rocks. 2 more. Designed and built in 1849 by Alan Stevenson, the lighthouse lies at the western end of something peninsula in Loch Harbour. This is the one I think we are after. The architecture and decorative depicts Egyptian influences, making it unique among Scottish lighthouses. Made by granite and bearing a striking black lantern, the tower soars at 118 feet above the rocks. Could be. Rubanai Gal means Stranger's Point in Scottish Gaelic. This simple yet elegant brick tower of light, built in 1857 by David and Thomas Stevenson, is not even the only one the dynasty erected that year. It is 82 feet tall and bears a luminous range of 10 nautical miles, lightening the way of ships roaming the sound of Mull.
Doctor!
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes. I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details macabre rituals, death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself. I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it. It's compelling. Very compelling.
Well, I don't know. Do we leave the book with him or not? Do we need a book? Well... I don't know if we could... I don't know if we need it. I just hope it will not corrupt him.
You have been of great help, so yes.
Excellent. I could barely put it down. Farewell.
Was that a bad choice? I don't know if that was a good choice. Maybe he will lose his mind over it. That could be the problem. Maybe I should Maybe I should reload.
A fascinating book. Thank you for the opportunity, Doctor.
I don't know if I should. No, I think it will drive him crazy. I think it might drive him crazy. Or maybe if we keep it, it will drive us crazy. Maybe we do not need it. Still don't have everything. Okay, well, let's see. I'm gonna be reloading. Question is just which one. Possibly it is this one.
A fascinating book.
Oh, damn it. Oh, damn, it is all the way over here. What happens if we don't?
Doctor, look what I just found.
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes. It, I must have.
I don't think that would be wise. Please give it back. That said, I remain grateful for your immeasurable help.
Oh, how disappointing. I hope you will consider lending it to me in the future. Good day, Doctor.
Yeah, I don't want him to be losing his mind over it. And we don't have that. But we did have a few. Let's see, it was that one and that one. Yeah. Okay.
A fascinating book. Thank you for the opportunity, Doctor.
Mycroft, here to buy a book on fraternal dysfunction?
The Holmes family is beyond counseling, Doctor.
True, more deserving of scientific study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about Sherlock. He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality. He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crush him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your emotions are impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. He came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respected him.
The Crown cannot help you. But I can. Give him this.
What is it?
A confidential note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the Crown, perhaps you can help us with another matter? It requires some local knowledge.
Tell me more.
I'm all ears.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
A new case. One of our informants, Philip Hawke, has not been in contact for the last few days. Please check his status. He was working on an investigation close to his lodgings. Hawke is disabled and his home is next to one of your client's houses, Captain Steinwick. Report to me after you have visited. I'll be at the bookshop. Fair enough. Steinwick is down here. Well, that's his mansion, so where on earth does he live then? Like over here, or...? It's not here.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the strand for all the details.
Is that over here? Well, which one is it? Is it this place? Yeah, this is it.
Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks. Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks.
Well, shit.
Royal Berkshire Regiment.
Carriage with hooded visitors arrived. Carriage left, the visitors stayed inside. Boxes with gold from the Japanese Imperial Mint arrived. Box was still being unloaded. The last box was moved inside the embassy. Arrival of the Ottoman ambassador and vice consul. The men are having a meeting on the second floor. There are maps of... maps of... M.
A capital M signed by someone else's hand. His face and neck are swollen, and I can see wasp stings all over the skin. Only his right arm was functional. His left arm was paralyzed in the war. Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks. A wasp's nest. They might attack if someone draws too close or are otherwise provoked. Much like London itself.
Archibald Rochester's alive and leading a cult. He aims to conduct a monstrous ritual at the something lighthouse, by the implication the sacrifice of all the abductees of the first dynasty. Well, we have that sorted. Debriefing. Why couldn't he have done that himself? Hello.
Dr. Watson, how nice to see you, despite the inclement weather. At least my flowers are enjoying the rainfall.
I'm sorry, I have bad news.
Please do not tell me Hawk is a turncoat.
Worse, I have found him dead in his wheelchair, out in the garden.
How did he die? Exactly.
He was stung repeatedly by wasps. His body succumbed to anaphylaxis.
And that is all you observed? Was there anything suspicious?
Well, there was one thing. In his notes I found a handwritten M, but it didn't match Hawk's other writing.
Listen carefully, Doctor. Do not investigate further, do not talk about this matter to anyone, and do not ask questions. Thank you. Now leave it alone.
Very interesting, though. Well, I think we can all figure out what M would stand for then. Still. That is still blocked. We need to go back to Baker Street. This way. I hope. No. That was the wrong way. Oh wait, I took a complicated way over there.
Get the Strand, get the true facts.
Am I mad? This painting wasn't here last time, was it?
Well, I don't know, was it? I didn't really pay attention to the paintings when we left, but no, I don't think it was there. Well, everything looks to be the same here. Well, here you go, I sorted it out.
Holmes, I have the translation. But Barnes was affected by the book. Holmes?
Watson?
Did you hear me? Barnes was behaving oddly, but I was able to retrieve the book and his preliminary translation. I think we have a lead. Sherlock, what is it?
I find myself burdened. It will come as no surprise that I tend towards obsession. Indeed, obsession oft grants me the insights that have become my stock in trade, my greatest asset. Yet I cannot deny this nature proves as much a hindrance as a boon. It has cost me friends, colleagues, brothers. And despite my obsession, as I contend with the matter at hand, no closer to understanding than when we began, I